The Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 map has 9 significant POIs. There's a lot to see and do in game despite it being a little bit smaller than its predecessor. Various landing sites rate differently in terms of sweatiness, and some are better than others based on the data. In certain POIs, 20 people show up for every game, while in others there is hardly any early game action. With that being said, here are all the POIs on the island ranked from the most sweaty to the least. At number 1 on our list, surprisingly, we have Breakwater Bay. This POI is located on the very far northwestern edge of the island. Although it's one of the most isolated locations on the map, it somehow manages to be one of the most sweaty locations on the island. Based on data, 17.9% of players land here every match. In part, this could be due to two things: the wildcard NPC, which sells the unstable bow and Excalibur rifle, and because it has so many Oathbound chests, with also having Trail Thrasher dirt bikes just outside of the POI. The second most sweaty POI on the map right now is Frenzy Fields. Frenzy Fields is a hot drop location in nearly every Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 match. Given its popularity, it's not uncommon to see 1/10 of the lobby land here during solo and team matches. With that being said, 13.7% of players choose this location nearly every game, due to its Sunflower NPC, which sells the chug cannons and impulse grenades, as well as the barn in the center of the POI offers great cover and awesome high ground. Next up, we have Anvil Square, and despite Anvil Square having a hot drop percentage of only 11.8%, the POI bears witness to heavy early game fights in every match. Given its layout, it's the perfect place for players to land and quickly engage opponents at close range. Along with being in almost the direct center of the map, it also has the Sir Burger NPC, which sells the dub and a prop disguise, as well as its location overall having plenty of opportunities to fight using shotguns. Number 4 on our list is the Citadel. The Citadel is one of the major highlights of the Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 map, with it having a giant castle. And given its medieval look and aesthetics, players can't help but land here to try and secure some early game kills. Based on the data, this location also sees 11.8% of players land in every match. Some highlights of this location are it has tons of Oathbound chests, has the Ageless Champion NPC, and the POI is just generally fun to explore and hold down. At number 5, we have Faulty Splits. Only 10.5% of players land at Faulty Splits in any given match, and despite this, POI is one of the most contested during the early game. Opponents get locked in combat for a few minutes thanks to the cliffs that flank this area. Now, this POI contains Joni, the Red, and Scrap Knight Jules NPCs, which sells Red Eye assault rifles and rocket launchers, as well as the snowball launcher for Fortnite Winterfest. The cliffs provide a good Overwatch location for players to camouflage and get easy kills while on high ground. Next up, we have one of the most lore-rich POIs on the map with Shattered Slabs. Shattered Slabs is one of the most unique POIs on the island. In every match, about 9.3% of players land here and attempt to lock down the area to loot it dry. In most cases, a skilled player or team will have no trouble doing so. Like I said, this is one of the most unique POIs, with its kinetic ore found here can be used in combat or for mobility. The area has a very unique layout and it has good defensive position if captured. Now, number 7, which is my personal favorite, we have Slappy Shores. As most players would already know by now, Slappy Shores is one of the most relaxing POIs to land during the early game. While running into opponents is all but guaranteed, players can use the confusing layout of the factory to either lose them or ambush and eliminate them. That being said, only about 8.3% land here in every single match. The second to least most sweaty POI in Fortnite right now is Brutal Bastion. Staying true to its name, Brutal Bastion is an unforgiving POI in Fortnite Chapter 4. Located in the center of the snow biome, the area sees heavy fighting throughout the duration of the match. Out of the 7.7% of players that land here at the start of the game, barely 1 or 2 actually make it out alive because of the intense gunfire. This is a good place for aggressive players to land, and also has the Frozen Red Knight NPC, which sells Firefly jars and can be hired. Now, for the absolute safest place to land in Fortnite is one of the most remote locations in Lonely Labs. Lonely Labs stays very true to its name and is the safest place to land in Fortnite Chapter 4. This POI is located on the very far northeastern edge of the map, and only 7.3% of players actually land here every match. Given its layout, securing the area and locking it down is extremely easy. However, rotating from it towards the circle or to a better player to get some kills, you have to have a good understanding of the layout of the land and how to strategically move. But with that being said, that is all 9 7 major locations in Fortnite rated from sweatiest to least. What did you guys think about this data? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you could, please go down below, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and to help support me and have more V-Buck giveaways and more videos like these, please go into your Fortnite item shop and plug in code PRO0YT. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.